What's going on, guys? Today I just wanted to show you my World War II German M40 single Decal Heer helmet. In German, Heer is the word for army in English, so this is just a regular army helmet. As you can see, it's a toned helmet, decal, because it should be white, but it's kind of like gold in some lights, especially like to the naked eye, like not on the camera. It actually looks gold, so I bought this half thinking it was a Kriegsmarine helmet, but I still got a good price for it. And it wasn't. It's I looked at the batch number. Well, I got someone to, and there it's a really early batch number 211. So I got someone to look that up in the database records, and it turns out it's just a regular army helmet, which is still fine. I got a really good deal on it anyways. I paid 250 US total, so that's like just over 300 Canadian. And if it was a Kriegsmarine helmet, it'd be probably worth $1,000 US. So, you know, I still got a good deal. But yeah, this is a complete German M40 helmet. This is the first complete one that I ever had that was original, untouched, never been messed with. As you can see, you got the original chin strap. Everything is in great condition. We've got the original liner in there. It's a little bit dried up, but it's not too bad. It's pretty nice. Like I said, batch number 211. That's pretty early. And then we have EF64. I believe that says EF. Yeah, EF64 is the size on there. So, this is actually a pretty special helmet. I've got some story behind this. This was a veteran bring back after World War II. The guy lived in Alabama. I think it was Mobile, Alabama that the vet brought it back to, because this is where I got it from a friend down there. He's got quite a large collection, and he ended up selling me a few helmets, so this was one of them. And aside from it being a veteran bring back, and which was found in the attic years later, the vet forgot about it, and he bought it off the vet for pretty cheap, like back in the 70s. So the guy who I bought it off of has had it for like 30-40 years. So yeah, he bought it off a veteran in the 70s, and he had it for that long. And then when Hurricane Katrina hit Alabama, I think it was 2006, this helmet was in Hurricane Katrina. So the guy who I know, he went to his house. He has a bunch of properties, but the place where these helmets were being stored, his wife wouldn't let him keep them in the house, so he kept them in a shed at one of his properties. And the water level was coming, and a bunch of helmets were underwater. Some were up on the shelves, so he grabbed all the best ones he could, and this was one of them up on the shelves. So grabbed all of his German ones, all of his expensive ones, and he's got a lot of nice helmets, and he threw them in his truck and drove up to high ground, and he managed to save all these German ones and all these really nice ones. And the others, well, he showed me pictures, and now they're just rust buckets. There's like nothing left of them. And I had a few others that survived that hurricane, and they had like a water level around the rim here. But yeah, this one was up on the shelf, so it survived. It's really nice. The decal's a little bit, you know, scratched up there, but other than that, it's in great shape. Completely original. It's a very, very nice helmet. This one is not for sale and never will be. I told him I would keep it safe because, well, you know, he promised to give this to me on a good deal if I would keep it safe for him, and you know, I wouldn't sell it. So I'm going to keep my word, and I'm not going to sell it. So it's not for sale. I wouldn't sell it anyways, even if I got it from another guy, just because it's so nice. Like, look at that. And then there's also a maker stamp. I can't actually find it. It's down in there. You kind of have to see it, you know, with your own eyes. The camera won't really pick it up. I don't know where to. It's like down there in the middle of the helmet, but yeah. Really, really nice. There's a little bit of wear on the top here. You can see just like a little bit of rust, but that's typical for a combat helmet, of course. You know, they always set it down upside down. And then there's your typical wear on the rim along here, whereas there's some like paint loss. And that's from just like carrying it or just like bumping into stuff in the front. And actually, about the decal, there was a huge argument when I first posted this on a Facebook group about whether it was Kriegsmarine or a toned Heer decal. Kriegsmarine, I forgot to mention, is Navy, German Navy. So that is why it would be worth like $1,000 US if it was a Navy helmet, because they're rare. you know how they always had like Navy helmets on ships, right? So the ships would get sunk, everything would go down with it, and yeah, they're just a lot harder to find. But again, in certain lights, it looks gold, which is like, it confused me at the start, and I really wanted it to be a Kriegsmarine helmet, but I'm fine with it being a Heer helmet as well, because this would have seen like ground combat. It's really amazing, just an incredible piece of history. But yeah, that's pretty much all I have to tell you about for today. Just a quick little video about one of my favorite helmets in my collection, probably maybe my favorite helmet, I would have to say. Like, this is amazing, just the story to it, you know. Survived World War II, survived Hurricane Katrina, and after however many years, it's back to me. And I have another helmet that did survive World War I and World War II, so that would have to be up there, but this is more complete than that, and it's just in nicer shape. So yeah, again, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this little video, and I will see you guys in the next one.